everyone. Thank you for joining my live. I hope everybody is doing okay today. Happy spring. Uh, excuse me. This is gonna be a short live. I'm not going to be on here long, so I'm gonna give people an extra 30 seconds to join the live. We're going to I'm gonna wait a few more seconds for everybody to come, and then we will get started. Okay, thank you. Okay, that was 3 seconds. Hey, J Man, how you doing? I'm glad that you're here today. So, I'm here to talk about the black women's reputation and why I feel that it is tarnished. And the reason why I feel like it is tarnished is for different reasons. Some are bigger than others. So I'm going to start off with the smaller ones that I think contribute to it. So number one is showing like black women engaging in negativity. Like, let's say, for instance, black women are, living in the hood, acting gangsters, getting in fights, dressing all tacky and stuff like that. The some of the images you see on social media. Thank you, J Man, legit. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So basically, seeing that, putting us on like watching us on platforms that is very popular with people, and seeing us in the image of us engaging in negativity, let's say inward behavior. For instance, the Bad Girls Club or Love and Hip Hop, those engagements that show black women in a negative light. And when we have that is shown in the media, excuse me, when that is shown in the media, this is what the world sees. This is what the world sees black American women, that we are ghetto, we are intolerable, and that we don't know how to behave. And that's is one of the reasons why they that can tarnish our image, because they're not showing us in any other way. Like, we can do business. We're a family woman. We take care of our families. We do business. They're not showing us in those type of lights. And this is why black women, I feel like black women's images are being tarnished, is because is not enough good representation of black women in the media. Usually, when you see black women acting gangster, it can be funny. But nowadays, when you see some black women actually more violent than being funny, yeah, and that's because a lot of people consume that. A lot of people are not seeing the real black women that are out there, that are doing good in the world. They only seeing the black women that are doing things like doing negative things like fighting and cussing and all that stuff. They're not showing the other side of black women, and that's what is frustrating to me, is because black women, they need to see another side of us that can shed us in a whole different light, but they're not doing that. There are here and there that you will see black women that are doing good, like being doctors, lawyers, judges, police officers, and, and stuff like that. But you don't see that often because that's not the image that they want to see a black woman doing good. They don't want that out there because it doesn't make money. So that's one of the reasons why black woman image is out there. The other reason I feel that it has to go back to colonial day slavery, where you're getting all these stereotypes about black women, that we're loud, we are ugly, we are ugly and unattractive. It goes hand in hand. So it's kind of like the same. We are loud and all that negative stuff that you hear uh, um, some non-groups say about black women, and mostly black people, but they really trying to tarnish the black woman's image, try to defeminize us and make us seem like we're unfeminine, we're not attractive, we're not. Um, they paint us like all of us are like this, when it's really not true. In a way, these are just stereotypes that they put on us that really make us look bad, and especially when it comes to people that look like us that are saying this. And I will get to that in a minute, because that's also a problem that needs to be addressed. So you have all these negative stereotypes about black women going out there, um, trying to go out into the world being decent, being a regular citizen just like everybody else, but everybody else are so stuck on the negative stereotypes of the black woman, and this is why our image get tarnished, because people are not getting to know the real us. They're not going into the black community and seeing how black women are making a difference, how black women are taking care of business, how black women are being good mothers. Black women are just like everybody else in this world. And for us to be negative affected by stereotypes like that, that really bothers me. This is why I just hi, what's your name, Miss Stoll 21. This is why I just buy bleaching cream. I'm tried. Well, even if you buy bleaching cream, it's not going to make a difference. You're still a black person, because you still have black features as a black person. So even if you try to bleach your skin, it's not going to make a difference. People are still going to have something. It's always going to be something projected on the black women, whether it's our hair, our our bodies. It doesn't matter. But I would not bleach. I'm sorry to get off topic for a minute. I highly am against bleaching, because that can affect your bloodstream, because you're putting that chemicals on your body, and you're scraping off the skin, the melanin off your skin. And what happens is that once you scrape off the melanin, you're exposing yourself to the sun, and what's going to happen is you're going to have heat damage, you're going to have sun damage. It's just going to look. You're going to look bad because if you look at the black people that bleach their skin, they have bad sunburn, like really bad. It burned their face, it burns their whole body because they washed out all that melanin that protected them from the sun in the first place. So I would not recommend bleaching for anybody. I think that's very dangerous, and plus it gets into your bloodstream. So I would not recommend it. But getting back on topic, um yeah, about representation. It's black women has been labeled all these things, and we have not been given a chance to prove it ourselves that we're not like this. Certain black women, there are black women that are not like this. So there's always projection about black women when it comes to stereotypes. So another one is music videos, you guys. Black women are known for twerking. We're like the inventors of twerking, right? Like we do it so well, and we do it gracefully. However, that there's a lot of stereotypes around that, like saying that a lot of black women twerk a lot and they are half naked on music videos when that's not really true. There's are black women out there that do not know how to twerk at all. I'm one of them. Like, I'm one of those girls that do not know how to twerk at all. And we have built this representation of us just twerking on in social media, um, twerking in stores, twerking on cars, twerking in our outside in the residential area, twerking in the parks and stuff like that. That to me is like also very in a tarnished image that is being put out there against us because black women like to twerk, and there's nothing wrong with twerking. I don't have nothing against it. It's just there's a time and a place to do that. Like, we shouldn't be doing it in random places where you don't have to be doing that for absolutely no reason or just to get attention. Like, that's not okay. I would not recommend that. Excuse me, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, so back to what I was saying. And my final thoughts. Well, not my final thoughts. Here's one final thing that also tarnished black women image. Social media, like I talked about social media already, but I left this one thing out that I shouldn't have put in before I moved on, and it's uh, black women haters on YouTube that talk about black women and how bad we are, how ungrateful we are, how unattractive we are. You know, you got these bashing, hating people that do not like black women that like to put our image out there like we're bad people and we're not deserving of everything, that we are just troubled beings that do not know how to act, which is why our image is tarnished because of these mess like this. It's like this is why people have certain um things about black women that they perceive that black women are like this, when I don't see black women like myself going out there and having attitude, snapping my fingers, and doing all that crazy stuff that people think that black women are doing, when if you go outside, black women are not really doing that. I've been in different areas like in LA, Compton, and Oakland, different black areas, and even in like mixed areas. I don't see black women doing none of that stuff in those areas. Black women are usually minding our own business and doing things that normal people are doing. We're not sitting up there twerking, having attitudes, yelling at people out of nowhere. Not a lot of black women are doing that. And this is why us black women are having a hard time getting into society, because of what people perceive that as us as. And don't tell me it's black people as a whole, but mainly the projection is going after like black women. And that's not okay. And the one final thing that before I get into my thoughts, because I think when I was doing all this, I probably reached my thoughts, but um, I'm gonna get more into my thoughts after this. Being sexualized, like black women being sexualized as this sex crave human being that always craves sex, that uh, we're always looking for sex, and that's why we're easy to manipulate, and we're only good to be sleeping with, and not good to marry and all that stuff. We're good to have on the side, but not to be, everybody to not to be seen. Let's just say that, not to be seen. I I'm gonna head on to my final thoughts about all this. I think that what these stereotypes are doing to black women, it's not okay to project that on a group of people, because what people are doing is harming black women, whether they realize it or not, that they're harming black women and projecting these stereotypes on us, because it just makes us look back to seeing that we're not well behaved as women, and that we can't just put ourselves into society in that normal, when that's not really true, and that's not really the case for most black women, because most black women, we respect ourselves, we have pride in ourselves, and we got a pride in our appearance and how we look out into the world. Black women are 10 times more likely to be harmed in real life than any other race of women. So when people project these things onto us, it puts us in harm's way, and it puts us into where we're not protected. And to me, black women, regardless of how we act, we deserve to be protected, because we like we don't deserve to be harmed no matter how we act out into the real world. Um, and another thing that I want to also put out there is that I believe that Black women did not fight enough or push back like we are doing now to stop these stereotypes from being put out there. And we let it go on for like way too long to where now we're trying to reverse everything, where it is going to be a hard journey when we should have been reversing this in the first place and stopping these people and letting them know, hey, this is not okay that you're projecting this stereotype on me and make it seem like black women where we don't have no humanity in us. And I feel that more black women shouldn't have spoken out more against these stereotypes because that's damage our reputation. It really does. It's called like what is it called? Defamation. Is defamation to our character when black women are not really going out there acting like that. And not black women as a whole. And for people to do that, that's not okay. And what black women shouldn't have done, we shouldn't have sued the media right then and there. Hi, Ben Garcia. We shouldn't have banned the not banned the media. Sorry, we shouldn't have sued the media right then and there when our representation is on the line. So, what should have happened is that black women should have pushed back more, but instead we allow this negative stereotype to go on and on and on when we shouldn't have been fighting a little bit harder. I'm glad that we're fighting now, but it is going to be a bumpy road when we shouldn't have been done that. We shouldn't have fought back against these stereotypes. So, and to say that black women are overweight, not all black women are. Not all black women are overweight. There are black women that are slim and have mostly good figures in the most part. We can't expect everyone to be, how can I say it, a monolith where everybody is skinny, everybody is just looking the same. And we want different varieties of women, and that's okay. And that's why men choose. Men choose things that are different because that's what they prefer. Okay? It doesn't matter whether a black woman's light skin, curly hair, kiki hair. It's different to them. That's why when I see interracial datings between black women and white men, mostly it's black women with natural hair. Don't get me wrong, there are black women that will go out and wear weaves and while they're dating other races of men, but I see black women with non black men when they wear their natural hair. Okay, so that's my observation on that. When I see it, when it comes to dating black women, um, still only prefer black men, but we are slowly walking out into dating other races of men because we want to see what's out there. We want to see what other options that we have that we can um, see what fits us as women to see uh, what what fits us, what we want, um, to see if that guy is the right guy for us. Because We've been in the dating pool with black men for like a very long time. And to be honest with you, not all black women are going to get a black man. That's just the reality of it. So black women had no choice but to date other races of men, or if they still want to date like a black man, they can date a Caribbean, Jamaican, African, black man from England, whatever. There's still black men all over the world. Okay, but and I'm just talking specifically in the United States. I think if black women are looking for a black American man, it is best to, like, open up your options and see what else is out there, because not everybody's gonna get a black man. Okay, so uh, but yeah, as far as representation goes, black women, we should not tolerate men that, or people in general, that disrespect us. Okay, I'm glad that we're standing up for ourselves, but this still is going to be like a long journey ahead of us, because we're still fighting racism, colorism, and the whole other isms, like, because we're black and we're a woman, so we get it both sides of it. So as women, we have to change our image and try to put out there the professional black woman, like the doctor, the lawyer, the police woman, um, everyday black women that are out there making a difference. We don't want to see love and hip hop women. That's just disgusting to me. That's the only image that we have. Pop the balloon. That's to me, that's disgusting too. I don't like seeing people being put down just because they don't pick somebody, right? Okay. So I want black women, I want to see more black women out there professionally, because I know there are black women that are in different career fields that are making a difference in this world. Black women, we are the blueprint. Trust me, we are the blueprint. We make a difference in this world. But we're not seeing that in the media because it's not being out there. And we need more of that out there. And without that representation, we're still going to get these negative images of these love and hip hop types out there, because we still have some black women that are still watching us. I I used to watch the Bad Girls Club. Uh, what was the other one? Um, with Flavor Flav. I think it's called Flavor of Love, and some other shows, reality shows, and I just couldn't stand it. It was so disgusting to me that there are women fighting each other, calling each other names, and other uncalled for things that are on that show. It just really disgusts me that there's not other representation of black women out there. Like you think that this is the only option that black women are seeing is the love and hip hop types, when that is not true at all. That needs to change. And I want black women be to have different representations besides Oprah, right? Because we all know Oprah is known for her talk shows, like the Oprah Show before she retired, right? I want more black women to have or to be on cooking shows, to have more show be on more shows like The Doctor, and Cops, or something like that. We don't want to see love and hip hop. I hate love and hip hop, like with a passion. I hate it, along with the Bad Girls Club and other foolishness that they show on the media. We need to take over the media and show more representation of black women doing different things, changing the world. I'll tell you. I saw a black guy with a white chick on Monday when I was bowling. So you're not wrong when not everyone will date their own race. Yeah, I saw like I was coming off the university lot one time, right? And I was looking fine. I said I was looking fine. All right, I was looking fine. And I saw this one black dude with this Hispanic girl. If she was Hispanic, I think she was Hispanic. This guy was looking straight at me, just staring at me. Like he wasn't staring at me like, oh, I was weird or nothing. It's like kind of like I want to holler at you, kind of stare. I really like you. I'm feeling you type of stare. You know what I mean? And he was with a Hispanic girl, but he was looking at me. But this is why you can't you can't take these some of these guys serious when they date out. But for the most part, yeah, we need more representation for black women instead of these love and hip hops, because we try to make a difference in this world, and it's not being seen because that's not the kind of reputation that they want, and it has to do with racism. Let's just keep it real. It has to do with racism. But that's all that I have for now. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm thinking about making a part two of this. I'm thinking not. It all depends on how I feel, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.